Hi everyone, welcome back to Hit or Miss Hallmark Movie Reviews. I hope everyone's doing well.
Hello.
I'm excited about this one.
You're always excited about chocolate.
Well, that's what I was just gonna say, like, have I ever mentioned on this channel yet, like my obsession for chocolate, like how much I love chocolate?
I don't think you have.
I have to have chocolate every day, at least once a day, sometimes twice a day. I love chocolate.
Do you love chocolate more than me?
Anyway, so today we are reviewing Sweeter Than Chocolate, which is perfect for Valentine's Day. This is the beginning of Loveuary.
Yeah, we're still trying to catch up.
We're catching up. This is real time, so we're actually catching up. It stars Eloise Mumford and Jeannotte. Jeannotte.
I don't know. That's what I say.
So Eloise Mumford, she was in another Hallmark movie, actually a Hallmark Movies and Mystery.
I forgot that was on Movies and Mysteries.
I know, because it was kind of different, right?
The Presence of Love.
Presence of Love. That made me ugly cry.
Yeah, that was a pretty sad one, but it was sweet.
And damn.
And
here we go again.
That was our first time seeing Eloise Mumford, I think, and she
was it? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Was it though?
I think so.
I don't remember.
That's my first time.
Anyway, here she is again, making me ugly cry. This one moved me. I was moved.
I was moved too.
Yeah.
It was a very sweet story. So, what is it about?
A TV reporter goes to investigate a local bakery whose chocolatier has rumored to create the secret recipe to finding true love on Valentine's Day. Perfect. We're very appropriate in terms of our wardrobe.
We were very Valentine's
red.
Day. Yeah.
Yes.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah.
So what do we think of this one?
Oh boy. Okay, so, obviously I love anything to do with chocolate, so I was excited for this one, but I was not prepared to love it.
No?
And I loved it.
I mean, you love chocolate. Why weren't you prepared to love it?
Well, because I could, obviously we've seen these stories a million times. What else could they do? This is a classic Hallmark movie. I knew what to expect. Small town local business, impending financial trouble, a little bit of grief, lots of backstory, an event that gets the two leads to come together.
Lots of pushback from the main character.
Yeah. But I was taken aback at the amount of heart that this one had. It really hit me, which is very fitting for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it feels like they really hit all the marks here. The arc between the two leads is fairly natural, and I really liked the angle of turning the cynic into a believer.
There is a scene that really got to me. It's my favorite scene with Brenda Strong, who's fantastic in this. She's being interviewed by the news station, and she has this one line, the love is worth the grief. I lost it. I lost it. And when she says that,
true though, right?
She looks over at Lucy too, and it destroyed me. I just had ugly tears. You know what, I just liked that, aside from it being very moving and very real, they don't gloss over the hard things in relationships and in marriage.
Yeah, that's true.
The story here, it's not new, but what is new is the approach and the direction choices were really great. And I liked when there was flashback scenes. I thought the way they were handled were great. There's also this 360-degree turn towards the end. And ever since I saw After Sun, I'm obsessed with 360-degree turns.
I've been waiting for you to drop that.
I've been waiting to drop After Sun, the mention of After Sun, into some video. And this is it.
I managed to put my favorite movie of the year in the next one.
Side note, if you haven't seen After Sun, everyone needs to watch that movie. But anyway, it was very effective. It added a fresh kind of perspective to the whole kind of story. It brings everything full circle, literally. Yes, and I love that. Everyone's connected, everyone's helping each other, everyone's just working really hard for the same goal, and they all want the best outcome, and they all want everyone to be happy and reap the benefits, and just loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
That's what really got you, huh?
I also really loved that the secret ingredient to these magic chocolates, it's not love, because that would be too cliche. Instead, it's something entirely different that Lucy and other people need to find in themselves. It's bravery and courage. It was a nice little twist.
Don't worry, I'll get to that in Nit Picky.
I know, you mentioned that you didn't even like that, and I'm just like, I like that. It's different, and it's...
Yeah, love would have been stupid, but...
It just would have been too obvious, I think.
I guess.
And then I also wanted to mention I loved the magic. I'm all about the magic. Some people are tired of the magic. I think Girls Gone Hallmark said that they're tired of magic cookies. They're tired of external forces kind of bringing things together. But I'm always on the magic train. So I loved all the elements of magic and whimsy Magic chocolate? I'm all about that.
Yeah, I figured. But I mean, technically, wouldn't the filling be the magical part? Considering she uses the same chocolate for all of them?
Well,
Myth busted!
No, it works as a whole. It's the blend of everything together. That's...
Yeah, but chocolate's not the important part.
Okay, well, I mean, it's gonna taste amazing,
Well, of course,
and it has magical powers.
Everybody loves chocolate.
I mean, really, we know. We know that the chocolates aren't actually magic.
Aren't they?
And that the power and the bravery and the courage is within you. You just have to believe that you can fall in love, be loved, deserve love. That's really what it's about.
Fair.
I also found it interesting that Lucy has never personally tried her own family's legendary chocolates. And it's not because she doesn't believe.
It's because she does believe.
Because she does believe. So they do hold some sort of power.
I mean, I'm also going to touch on that in Nit Picky.
Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. So why don't we talk about performances? Eloise is a standout for me here. I loved her in this. She has some spunk, which we kind of want, but she also has this like undercurrent of sadness or loss or melancholy. You know, I felt that from the beginning. As the movie kind of reveals more about her family history and her past relationships, we learn, you know, why she's like that.
Yeah, Eloise is great, and boy, can she bring the drama. Even if it's not like a completely dramatic scene or dramatic movie, like she just has that face that makes you feel sad.
I know.
It's actually a good thing. I think I mentioned it in our Presence of Love review, and she has like a great PTSD face. And that sounds kind of mean, but it's like 100% a compliment. Because she's got this like,
It's funny, I just want to touch on the fact that Georgia, one of our subscribers here, hi Georgia, she mentioned in one of the comments that in the past, leading Hallmark ladies weren't allowed to cry or fully ugly cry to that extent because they wouldn't look pretty anymore.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's an interesting fact, an interesting tidbit, but man.
I'm glad we're past the superficial days of Hallmark.
Definitely. We need that emotion for sure. I also really liked Dan here. He was always, you know, he's always great. We really liked him in The Royal Nanny. Yeah, he was great here. And the two of them, I thought, had great chemistry.
I wasn't super keen on the romance in The Royal Nanny, so it was really nice to see Dan Jeannotte like shine here.
He gives her looks that are so cute.
Yeah, it was really good.
Kind of looks over to her, and he's got this boyish kind of charm and boyish look when he looks at her.
We didn't really get to see that in The Royal Nanny because he didn't really have like a lot of screen time. It was
his
really
accent
about
was
the
great in
nanny. Yeah, for sure. But this felt like my first time really watching him, and for that reason, he was a standout to me because.
Nice.
You know, Eloise kind of did her thing, and I
just always love her.
I thought they were great together. Like they had awesome chemistry. You know how it started sort of rocky and weird. And he was kind of a cynical.
Yeah. No,
And then they found love.
Loved it. Loved them together. It was great.
Let's get to Nit Picky, Hit Picky, Hit Picky, Nit Picky.
Nit. I don't really think it was realistic to have a 62% rent increase. Doesn't that sound insane?
That's nuts.
Even for nowadays?
I can't even think like that's.
And then there was a scene where like she gets overwhelmed, right? And she kicks everyone out of the bakery. But like those are all like paying customers.
Yeah, that was stupid.
I just thought, I don't know about that. I mean, it's a minor detail, but
good call on that one.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. Yeah, it does seem insane, like 62% increase. Like maybe that's wrong, or maybe maybe things are worse in the
someone
States
needs
than
to
we
look
thought.
into that. That seems like insane.
But my first nitpicky is the lack of a recipe breakdown for the Cupids. I know that's stupid, but that's all I could think about for days after we watched. I was like looking it up. I was like trying to crack the code. What was it? And I didn't. I found some recipes that were like it, but there actually is. Hallmark's actually selling the chocolates, right?
It's not Hallmark though. It's another bakery. It's a bakery that does
Hallmark
actually sell them.
Advertised.
But Hallmark is on the Hallmark logo is on the box of the chocolates. I forget what the bakery's called, but we'll put it here.
I'm still gonna try to crack that.
Yeah.
And my other nitpicky has to do with the same thing as well, and also is one of the things that you liked. Courage as a secret ingredient.
Loved it.
Get out of here. That's freaking cheesy, even for Hallmark. Love would have been dumb. Courage and bravery is just as stupid.
No.
And also because Lucy didn't even have the courage to try her own chocolates. So how would she know what courage tasted like? She wouldn't.
She eventually gets to the point.
Nah, I'm calling that.
No. I disagree.
What do you think courage tastes like? Apparently it tastes like raspberries.
Raspberry chocolate truffles? I'm in.
fair.
A hit for me, you know, I loved the inclusivity of this one. We have like an older lesbian couple.
Yeah, I think we had lesbians and gays.
And a gay couple. So.
And the gays were super cute.
Yeah, they were great. I love that.
I always love that.
And yes, to your point that they didn't include like the full recipe, but I actually liked that Lucy, she was actually talking about tempering chocolate. And she was talking about the science. Like she was asking, do you want to know the science behind it, or do you want to know like the magic behind it, like the explanation of how to do it?
I mean, I like the magic, but you know what? The science does, because that actually got me too. And you know, I went down a rabbit hole looking into tempering chocolate while we were watching the movie.
Oh, it's tough.
I found a way that is foolproof without the marble slab.
Oh, I know.
And I'm very excited to try it.
The sous vide method. Yes. Yeah.
Let's get to writer and director.
Yeah. The director here is David Weaver. Some other writing credits include Lights, Camera, Christmas. Love it. One of our favorites.
One of the best ever.
Merry Go Round, which I did not like.
I thought that was
I've mentioned that a million
times. That was okay. I think you were just in a mood that day.
And A Royal Nanny Romance.
Royal Runaway Romance.
Oh my God. Sorry, I still have Dan on my mind.
Yeah. Get it out.
Well.
The writers here are Kim Bayer-Johnson. Some other credits include Inventing the Christmas Prince. Christmas Prince. Christmas Prince. Christmas Prince. A Castle for Christmas.
Oh, that's the one with Brooke Shields. That's the one on Netflix.
I like that. And Brooke Shields is good. And Snow Kiss. Snow Kiss was okay.
The other writer here is Tracy Anderson. Some other credits include The Holiday Sitter, which we actually I missed it.
What do you mean?
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch The Holiday Sitter?
I missed it. You watched it.
Oh.
And then we just couldn't coordinate a time for me to watch it. And then
right. We're gonna do that with our catch-ups.
Yes, because we still want to do every. On the 25th of every month, we want to do a holiday.
We're only missing 6, I think, from all of the Christmas movies. So that'll take us for the rest of the year.
That's not bad, considering how many there were. Oh my God. Okay. 2 Tickets to Paradise.
That was great.
I loved that one. And Very Merry Bridesmaids.
Which was also killer.
Loved
Those are 3 really good movies.
Yeah, good writer.
Yeah. So, did this hit or miss the Hallmark for you?
I mean, it's clear. This was a hard hit for me.
Hard
chocolate hit.
Hard chocolate hit?
Chocolate hit me in the face.
This is a hit for me too. I wouldn't say hard, but it was definitely a proper hit.
I was just so surprised by it. I expected to not love it as much, which is why it was a hard hit for me.
I knew you were gonna love it just because Eloise Mumford was in it. For some reason, I think she really speaks to you, and even when it's like sort of not as emotional, you read her face that way, and
Maybe.
I do too. Like I
her.
teared up a few times in the movie, but none hit the bed.
I mean, you saw me ugly crying. I was like,
I just put my hand back. Like,
oh my God, I just couldn't handle it.
well, let's get to our Hallmark report card.
Yeah. Okay.
Promotion or deadline?
Well, there was a deadline for the story.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but then they extended it by like 13 episodes.
Well, because
they just kept like
they loved
adding
it so
more.
much, right?
No, I know, but the deadline turned into like nothing.
Yeah. Career-driven lead.
Of course.
I would say 2. Yeah,
both of them, yeah.
For sure.
And he was
Big Misunderstanding.
He was very good. Big Misunderstanding. Yes, at the beginning when he didn't realize that she owned the chocolate shop and he was talking.
Sure, we can use that. Yeah. Change of heart. Well, yes.
Of course.
I have on many themes. There's a change of heart for love. There's a change of heart for the chocolates.
Yeah.
The truth behind the chocolate, what they really mean.
I really liked the thing where you didn't know when he showed up, when you didn't know if
he got
the chocolates were real. No, yeah, you know, and she just made both of them real because she had hope. Yeah, that was really cute.
That was a great scene. Okay.
Someone gets dumped, fired, or dies.
Yes.
Who?
I don't know. I can't think of it.
I think she's wrong.
Nobody
got dumped, fired, or died.
No?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay, fine.
She's got crazy brain.
So, second romance subplot, many in this one.
Yeah, I mean, it was all about that.
Yeah.
It was loveuary, you know. Proposal or wedding?
Wasn't there a proposal at the end? Oh, I was gonna fact check this.
Wait, yeah, he proposes.
He proposes, doesn't he?
Does he?
Oh my God.
We're gonna have to fact check that one. I think it was somewhat of a proposal. Like he gave her something at the end there.
Travel issues. No.
No.
I mean, there was a time crunch.
I mean, yeah, he like flew to New York quickly and came back.
But
whatever.
no.
Selling the house, business, farm.
Yes, selling the house.
Selling the chocolate. Oh.
Her house. The mother wants
the mother
to
was
sell
selling
the
the
house.
Yeah.
It's time to, get on with their lives.
And if they didn't get enough money, they were gonna have to sell the shop as well.
Well, that's true too.
Yeah.
So yes, selling the house and the business.
A bunch of it.
That didn't actually happen. Well, the house maybe. I don't think we actually know. But I loved when Lucy was like, I'm just gonna support you, whatever you want to do. To the mother. I loved this one.
Big city, small town transition.
No, they pretty much stay in the small town. He goes to New York for the interview, but he doesn't stay there.
Indubitably.
Yeah.
They almost kiss.
No.
Sorry, I took that.
It's okay. They're
Almost.
just kissed. Almost. They're just kissed, I think.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Mad Dash.
The
Yes,
mad dash.
he
I don't
comes
remember.
back.
Oh yeah, he dashes back.
Yeah,
But I mean, he was
literally.
supposed to be there anyways. It's not like,
From the airport.
yeah,
There you go.
he made it back in good time. I did like how they did that ending. It was nice. So,
I loved this one.
I also loved it. It was quite good.
I was surprised. I was moved to tears, to ugly tears. I love Eloise Mumford. I think she's fantastic.
Absolutely.
She's a great leading lady. I love Dan. He was so. I don't know,
They
he was
were really
just
good together.
Like he had this like boyish charm and sweet and lovely and.
But let us know what you
Yeah.
thought. Did this hit or miss the hallmark for you?
Yeah.
Was it a bad taste in your mouth? Or sweeter than chocolate?
Come on.
Oh, busted.
Come on.
What? Can't remember.
Let us know.
And we'll see you in just a few days for the review of A Paris Proposal.
Thanks everyone.
Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And click the little bell.
The bell.
We always forget to mention that, but I think everyone knows by now. We don't need to go through.
I don't think anybody clicks the bell.
I know.
Anyways, we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.